of love to all out there. Special shout out to my Intelligent Swag family. Today we're going to start with a powerful quote from the renowned author and historian, Doctor Carter G Woodson, creator and founder of Black History Month. Those who have no record of what their forebears have accomplished lose the inspiration which comes from the teaching of biography and history. I repeat, those who have no record of what their forebears have accomplished lose the inspiration which comes from the teaching of biography and history. I think it's very important that we soak this in. What Dr. Woodson was conveying here is the importance of education and history, but not just any history, history that's unique to you. No matter who you are, or what race or nationality you subscribe to, if you don't have knowledge of what those that came before you have accomplished, how can you draw inspiration from it in order to first know that it's possible, and furthermore to achieve something as significant or greater? Now, I can only assume that Dr. Woodson was referring to African Americans and their history, but the same is true universally. I would imagine that the reason he was compelled to emphasize Black history is because of the obvious efforts of others to so callously omit and erase African history, especially here in America. You see, he strongly believed that Black history, which far sees slavery and oppression, is fundamental for laying a firm foundation for young Black Americans to build on in order to become productive citizens of our society. Not only that, but knowing your past allows you to participate intelligently in the affairs of the country as a whole. Dr. Carter G. Woodson was born in Buckingham County, Virginia in December 1875 to parents who were both former slaves. And although neither one of them could read or write, he often credited his father for influencing the course of his life. He wasn't able to get much schooling in his early childhood years because working the farm took precedence over education. He didn't even enter high school until he was 20 years old. That's crazy, right? Yeah, and still, he stayed true to his aspirations and went on to achieve many degrees, including a PhD in history from Harvard in 1908. Only the second Black man to do that. The first was the incomparable W.E.B. Du Bois. Intelligent Swag salute for that. In 1915, he and several friends established the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, and a year later, published the Journal of Negro History. In 1926, he developed Negro History Week, and in 1937, published the first issue of the Negro History Bulletin. Dr. Woodson often said that he hoped the time will come when all Americans would willingly recognize the contributions of Black Americans as a legitimate and integral part of the history of this country, and there will be no need for a Negro History Week. Sadly, he did not live to see that day. He passed away in April 1950. However, his efforts to cause remained, and in 1976, Negro History Week became Black History Month. That same year, President Gerald Ford issued a proclamation honoring the spirit of Black History Month. In his proclamation, he said that the celebration enabled people to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout history. I guess that was his way of acknowledging that Black American history is American history. FYI, Dr. Woodson authored over 20 books in his lifetime, including one of my personal favorites, The Miseducation of the Negro. If you ever get a chance, check it out. In closing, as we mark Black History Month in 2021, let us reflect on the sacrifices and contributions made by generations of African Americans, and let us resolve to continue our march towards a day when every person knows the unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You already know, each one teach one according to their own knowledge. It's Intelligent Swag. If you like this or any of our other videos, like, comment, and click to subscribe now for all the latest and upcoming content from Intelligent Swag. Also, follow me on my other social media platforms.